Here is my no makeup routine. This is like the perfect super natural makeup routine if you just like want to make it look like you're not wearing any makeup. Okay, first let's get started with skin prep. This is a very important step. We're gonna go in with a toner. I like to go in with pads or an actual toner. Toning pads are great for someone who has like very dry and flaky skin. It removes all the dead skin cells and kind of just creates a smooth base on your face. And then the makeup just layers so well with that. If you're kind of having like sensitive or irritable skin that morning, I would honestly, number one, recommend no makeup. But if you really want to wear makeup, I would just recommend going in with like a calming toner, probably one that has Centella in it. Now I'm going to go in with a gel moisturizer. I don't really think this is considered a moisturizer, but I love this Medicube Jelly Cream. It makes my face feel so hydrated, and like the glow this gives on my face is insane. I definitely recommend a moisturizer that's going to make your skin look extra plump and give that extra glow. Another moisturizer I have been loving is this Tortin one. It's like got a gel-like texture as well, which I think is perfect for daytime. If you have extra dry under eyes like me, I'm gonna just go in with an eye cream as well for that extra hydration. You can definitely skip this step if you don't need it. Okay, now let's get started with the actual makeup. We just need to add some SPF. I'm gonna use this Round Labs sunscreen. SPF is so important, you guys, and I don't really recommend using like a mattifying one during this step because it might kind of like disrupt the skincare and cause like patchiness. Okay, the sunscreen is all rubbed in. My lips feel a little dry, so I'm gonna go in with a lip balm. Now for the actual makeup, we are gonna keep it super simple. The first thing I always want to conceal are my eye bags. I've been binging Love Island recently, so I haven't been getting much sleep. I'm going to be using this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Cream. I actually complained about this product a lot. So many of you guys left tips and recommendations on how to use this product, and I followed them, and wow, I actually really like this product now. So I honestly recommend any eye brightener though. Like, I think the Rare Beauty one is a good option as well, or you could just do a lighter concealer. I prefer like a peachy shade like this to kind of cancel out the eye bags, but I first like to put this just under my eye and blend that in with my finger. This makes the biggest difference on my face. Okay, so as you can see, it's blended in. It looks very natural. It makes me look more awake. It cancels out that darkness underneath. I wouldn't recommend putting this anywhere else on your face because I honestly tried and it looked really bad. Okay, next I'm going to focus on eyebrows. Now I have a lot of like patchiness around my eyebrows, and I've been using this Wake Make eyebrow pencil. And the thing cool about this is it's got like this tattoo option. When you like open the middle, it has this little thing. It's like a pomade, and I dip it in here and I kind of just fill in the bald spots of my brow. I think I'm using the wrong shade. I have another one, but you know what? It's fine. Like, do you see that before and after? It just gives my brows more volume and just fills them in, and it makes a huge difference to my face. Okay, and look, that's literally it. Brows are done. I would honestly go in with brow gel too. I need to find mine. Okay, now I'm just using some brow gel. I'm actually using a mascara fixer. I've been using that as brow gel. Probably would actually recommend a brow gel, but I don't have any. So what the face is looking like so far, very natural, but I don't look tired. Like, I don't look like I just woke up. Now for concealer. I recommend just spot concealing only on my face. I do have a bunch of acne bumps and scars that I want to cover up. I'm going to go in with my Natasha Denona one and just spot conceal certain areas. I'm also adding the tiniest bit on my forehead just because I want to blend that out so I can set it with powder later. While the concealer sits on my face, I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes. For lashes, you can go super natural with it and just do like a few layers, but I actually like to do my regular mascara routine because I like my eyes to pop whenever I do a simple look like this because it makes my eyes look bigger. So I'm gonna go in with my Kailash mascara and just do the top and bottom of my lashes. If you are Asian like me, I definitely recommend an Asian mascara like Korean brands or Chinese brands, and waterproof for sure because that will last all day. Here is what my eyes are looking like. I just feel like they pop a lot more whenever I add a lot. Okay, I definitely look crazy, so let's blend our concealer now. I'm just gonna go in with my finger and do it, but you can use a brush, or if you want it to look a little less full coverage, I would use a beauty blender. But since I only added a little, I'm just gonna go in with my finger and dab it out like this. Perfect. Okay, my concealer is blended. Now we are gonna go in with blush. You can also choose to go in with bronzer, but for me, I'm just gonna keep it simple and go with blush. The key to blush is a very subtle, natural shade. We don't want like bright pinks or reds for this look. We just want it to look very natural and like effortless. I'm gonna use this light pink shade from Westman Atelier in shade Coquette. Now you can pick this up with your finger and dab it on your face, but I think I'm gonna go in with a brush. I'm just using like a fluffy brush like this and just dabbing it on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, so here is what my cheeks look like. Okay, so now the most important step is powder. You need to be super strategic to where you place your powder because you don't want to look too matte. But I get really oily throughout the day, so I like to focus on my forehead areas as well as under my eyes. I'm using this Tower 28 powder because it brightens my face. And I'm just going in with like a precise powder brush and dabbing the areas that I want to matten. See, the forehead is very important. And then also a bit under my eyes. And then just a bit on the concealer areas because I don't want it coming off throughout the day. Perfect, like look how good this is looking. Lastly, for lips, I usually like to keep it simple and just go in with one of my Ole Henriksen balms, but sometimes if I'm feeling it, I will line my lips. Okay, so I'm subtly lining it with this Fenty lip liner. I really like this formula. Like you can barely notice it because I blended it in really well as just sort of like a base. And then I'm going to go in with my Ole Henriksen and Creme Brulee. And that gloss is like unmatched. Go in with your choice of setting spray. And the look is done. I definitely recommend this look if you are getting into makeup or you just want to have a very natural look for school. It really gives no makeup and you can really make it look like no makeup at all if you go lighter on mascara and blush. Totally up to your preference, but this just looks amazing on everyone and I feel like it enhances your natural features.